Alright, this is Terry, Courtney, and Michael. They're going to be my audience members, along with Coco, who will be in the speech throughout it. Okay. Quote, "There are those who scoff at the schoolboy, calling him frivolous and shallow. Yet it was the schoolboy who said, 'Faith is believing what you know ain't so.'" That's from Mark Twain, and it was on the skeptic.com website. Having faith is an important part of life. It keeps you going, and it gives you purpose, it gives you hope, and it gives you self-worth. You can find different references that show how important faith is. You could go to bible.cc or the actual Bible. You could go to precepts.com or dictionary.reference, which tells you the exact definition of faith, but not necessarily the importance of it to your life. Even though you might not believe in God, and even though you might not be a Christian, faith is a very important part to any person's life because it is a basis that we live upon. And this speech will help show how people's beliefs and hopes and how they think of themselves is all based back to faith. Another quote is, "There is no God, and there can't be a God. Everything evolves from purely natural processes. Cannot be supported by the scientific method and is a statement of faith, not science." However, people still believe that. So, even though they might not believe in God, they have faith that their beliefs are correct. Whatever they want it to come out of it is what they hope is actually true. Hope is not necessarily a one-way street. It can go in many different directions, and it can have many different purposes. Wishing and hoping are two completely different things. When you wish something, you want something to happen because you think that it would be the best thing for you. With hope, it's more of a religious desire for something to happen. And belief is faith in action. So faith counterfeits fear. Fear is an everyday part of someone's life, but if they never had faith in anything, they would always be in fear and they would never be able to accomplish anything. Faith gives you motivation, a positive outlook on life, and it gives you hope. Fear inhibits life, destroys your expectations, and it's not natural. As a human being, you're supposed to be hopeful. You're supposed to look forward to the future. There's always tomorrow, like the song from that movie Annie. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. That's how we think. That's how we're wired. So faith equals hope, and hope gives us a feeling that there's something more to us, that we're here for a reason, and that gives us self-worth. So self-worth is the next one that we're going to talk about. The dictionary definition of faith is confidence or trust in a person or thing. Belief that is not based on proof. Not everything has to have proof to be real. We believe in love. We believe in friendship. We believe in the bonds of family. That's not something that you can see literally. That's something that you see through experience and through activities that you go through on a daily basis. Confidence is something that you have in what you believe, and you don't have to have proof. The requirement to survive is that you believe that your life is going to go somewhere. And you don't always know that's going to be true. You can't see your future, but you have faith that there's something better out there. There's a bigger reason for you being here on this world. So faith keeps us going, gives us self-worth, and it also gives us purpose. It shows us that James 1:3, because you know that testing of your faith develops perseverance. Having perseverance, you're going to keep going towards your purpose. Perseverance and purpose go hand in hand, because if you didn't have perseverance, you wouldn't be able to get to your end goal. Purpose gives you motivation to go for a better job when you're a waitress, or knowing that you can handle things, to never say never. And it was invented by believers of religion, by Christ, by Christianity. However, you don't have to believe in God to believe in faith. And even the most atheist people out there have faith in something, even if they believe that God is a hoax. So when you're dealing with adversity, faith can also give you self-confidence that there are other people out there that also believe what you believe, but you know deep down that it's true, and you don't need somebody else to believe in it to make it true for you. So hope, self-worth, and purpose all lead to faith, and faith is the basis for living. So it shows here, hope, faith, and love, which in turn is thinking, healing, and action, are all like a clock. They all go together. You need all parts in order to make a good working machine. So you need faith even if you don't believe in God, because life is pointless without hope, self-worth, and purpose. Faith and fear. You don't want to have to deal with fear in your life, so you want to be able to have that faith to counteract the problems that you come with. Self-confidence is something you need for self-worth, because if you didn't think that you deserve to live, why even bother going on to the next day when you're dealing with adversity? And perseverance gives you a purpose. So why is faith so important? Faith is important because it affects everything we think, say, and do. 2 Corinthians 1:24 and Galatians 5:6. Faith is the only way we are able to stand, the only way we are able to believe, and the only way that we are able to love.